What's going on, you guys? A20 Mayo here, and today I have a very interesting VOD review video for you guys. So as you guys can tell, I'm going to be VOD reviewing a diamond team. This is a very extensive and long video with a lot of jam-packed information, so make sure you guys whip out your notepads and take some notes, especially if you guys are on a team trying to get better. And if you are on a team, I do have a tier on my Patreon where I do my coaching, so if you guys are interested in that, there's a 3-hour session in total with anything that you guys want to go over with you and your team, all in a call with me. As well as anyone else who wants to do a one-on-one session with me, I have different tiers starting at $7, so it's very cheap and very affordable for what you guys are looking for. You can find the link down below in the description for my Patreon and my coaching. And if you guys enjoyed this video or learned something from it, make sure you guys leave a like for the YouTube algorithm. But with all of that being said, let's jump into the video. Okay, so the first thing about just the team overall is comms need to be cleared up a lot. There's a lot of miscommunication, there's a lot of flooding of comms and just overall messiness. It's very difficult to try to coordinate things and stuff like that with something like that. So that's why you have something called an IGL, an in-game leader, who will primarily take that role, tell people what to do, where to put their drones, where to place their utility, how they're going to push, all that good stuff. And then kind of the 4 other people will kind of relay information to the IGL, and then he'll act upon that information however he chooses. Another thing that can really help with communication is putting things on paper, dry running, and just having overall strats, so that way you and your team understand what you guys want to do, how you want to do it, and just the first initial steps throughout the entire round, and everything after those first steps into the building or map control or whatever it is.
Nice. Okay, yo, shoot the spiral cam. Nothing on spiral?
Maybe not.
Up yellow.
Yeah, spell back, it's okay. Fall back. He fell down. He fell all the way down.
I will say though, you guys are doing a pretty decent job at a top-down clear on Consulate. It's kind of a more difficult thing to do on this map as a top-down clear, which is, starting from the top, going all the way down to the basement bomb site. Usually around the minute-and-a-half mark, minute 45 is when you guys should start getting control of piano, circle, desk, all that stuff, so that way the buck can do the vertical play, and then Thermite would rotate breach, and then, have someone go yellow stairs.
Okay, yo, can you start getting
Garage is cave.
Yeah, I'm dropping.
There could be 2 outside.
Good job of the use of the Ionicle there. I will say that you maybe went a little bit too deep, and then you could have used that drone to drone up piano and all that stuff, because it seems like, for the most part, your team's kind of struggling with information, and that's going to lead to a lot of face checking and then deaths.
Can you make holes here?
Get the kids off.
Listen, if you just leave Ham, Alvin, you guys don't have to push him.
Yo, get the kids off the wall.
Yellow, I
Get the
think.
kids off the wall.
Hurt. I have no flank cams.
Looking for the cage.
Alvin, you could
Jack,
put
there might be
Have
one
a
on
cam
by me.
pop up.
There might be one over
I'm
here.
trying to get a yellow cam.
Okay,
You guys are
I think this wall open. Yo, go down yellow when you flood breach in yellow.
Okay, I'm going down
Okay.
yellow.
Get ready for the slings.
Yo, peek pipes when I open this.
Okay.
No, I'm opening it. Alright, I'm
Pipes though.
behind you.
That was a good job there.
Security.
Yeah, that was a good call on swinging pipes, but again, just kind of
To be real.
your guys' comms are very flooded, cluttered, and all that stuff.
Well, like, never played this map as a team.
So just try to work on that as a main takeaway from that round.
Fuego room, please.
Fast left.
There's no main. I think he's, if anything, they're gonna jump out of circle. Or,
I got you.
Are we joining Evan?
I'm joining Evan.
When you're in repel, it might be a comfortability issue, but make sure that you're abusing the mechanic of upside down repel a lot more than normal, because just the way that the geometry works, the angles and all that stuff, like, it's super important that you understand how to repel, especially on a map like Consulate if you're going to be scrimming it a lot, and if it's going to be a primary map in your rotation pool for game days or whatever it might be. So abuse the hell out of the mechanic of upside down repel. Very important that you do that.
Piano, yeah, visual piano.
Okay, I'm getting off the repel. Yellow stairs.
Yeah, see, like, you guys are giving up the first pick, I think, 2 rounds in a row now. That was a good job on getting man advantage back. But, like, there's just, like, a lot of missing structure to this. It's kind of just like run in, face check a little bit, drone a little bit, and then see what happens is what I'm seeing right now. So you guys need to spend way more time on just basic understanding of what is trying to be accomplished on whatever map you're trying to do. And the best way to do that is, again, dry running, writing strats down, all that stuff. Like, a lot of people have the misconception that, we're on a team, we need to scrim as much as possible. That's not true, because you're going to be beating your head against a brick fucking wall if you do that. You need to get stuff down on paper first, a basic understanding, and then you hit the scrim lobbies and practice what you just wrote down on paper. A scrim isn't there just for you to play. A scrim is primarily there to practice the things that you wrote down, you made strats on, and all that good stuff.
Okay, we need to stay working.
Hey, it's right side white van, right side white van.
What the fuck is this guy doing?
Yeah, see, like, look, like, we're pretty much having to rush everything because you guys are missing steps earlier on in the round. Like, it just got put into a 1v4 when it should have easily not been this. And this is a lack of just understanding of what everyone's trying to do. Like, I'm looking at like 5 ants on an anthill just scrambling while it's under attack from like a flamethrower. Like, that's what I'm seeing right now in terms of you guys' attacks.
He's coming up spiral, come up spiral. He's in Z. He's behind you, behind you.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not liking this at all either. From the moment the round is over, you guys should immediately start talking. You guys just wasted 15 seconds of free time to talk about what happened during that round, and nobody is initiating or utilizing this time that you're having. As soon as a round is over, you guys need to talk about what happened there, how do we fix it, and let's fix the mistakes the next time around. Like, in a competitive environment, every single second matters. And if you're wasting one, then you're already messing up. Like, that's just how it is. So you guys need to communicate this stuff.
Not bad. It was really slow, but it was okay.
To be expected. That doesn't make sense. So you guys are just like brushing this off. Like, you guys are just brushing that round off. You're like,
Probably best.
like,
We have somebody
memory clear. We have no recollection of the last round.
Hindsight's 2020.
Like, you guys are having small talk, which is a good step, but you guys need to talk a lot more than what you guys already are. Also, with the lineup that you guys have, Nomad is banned, which makes sense for the 0, but he's not playing the flank watch role. Like, every single time I've seen 0, he's with another teammate. Like, he should be playing the role of the Nomad, and his cams would just take place of the Nomads himself. So you should be putting a cam like Spiral, putting a cam Visa Stairs, and then putting one, Yellow or wherever else it is, right? Like, you guys are taking admin first steps, right? So 0 can put a cam on Visa Stairs immediately, and then he can put one top Spiral looking down, or when you guys take circle desk control, he can put one in the Spiral hallway down to the basement, right? Like, you have the soft floors to your advantage that you guys might not be utilizing. So, yeah, like, he should primarily be taking the role of the Nomad. That's the whole point you're probably bringing him, is because Nomad is banned, and Nomad is a very, very crucial operator on a map like Consulate, especially if you're going to be doing large roam clears like you guys are.
Okay.
Do we have someone bathroom repel or no?
Can get them off with my cam.
We need garage gold open. One's yellow.
Yo, fuck up, yo, go in garage. Someone open up yellow door.
I'm gonna
Someone
call.
open
I
up
opened
yellow
yellow
door.
already.
If you're going to open yellow door like that, you need to be playing it. Because that's real estate that the defenders can, potentially punish you guys with if you guys are trying to go below. Like, this guy in yellow can hold this cross that you guys are trying to enter through, right? From this breaching charge that was just blown up. I don't believe anyone's looking there. You have Zoe, Buck, and Ace right here with you. So 0 potentially might be holding yellow. Who knows? But if you're going to open that door, you need to hold it, because if you don't, a defender could probably walk down and just fry you guys as you walk into garage.
How's
I'm
garage?
droning your cafeteria. Yo,
Get behind me. How's garage? Can I enter?
Yeah, you're good, you're good. Okay, I have a.
Yeah, see, like right here, Zero is not holding yellow walk up
There's echo
at all.
in lobbies. I'm
Like
gonna
that's
open up,
a big mistake.
I opened up one of your piano windows, Elvin.
I'm leaving
Yo,
your
listen,
cam for
You can
locker
open
flank.
bathroom modes for free,
Never
Sam,
mind.
if you come over here to Z.
Sam, I'll hold your fort, Dino. Hold on.
You guys are using your drones way too much as flank drones as well. Again, we've already talked about it. That's the main reason Zero's brought, right? Is for the flank drones. Because Nomad is banned. So Zero should primarily be taking that role, right? So he should be putting a cam bottom Visa to look spiral, bottom Visa stairs, one top yellow, somewhere along those lines, right? If you guys are trying to do a down-up clear. And I assume with what you guys are doing here, you're probably going to try to go for piano, which is going to be a little more difficult because, you know, people circle desk and all that stuff, and potentially yellow. It's just more real estate you're going to have to take control of.
Goyo's playing in projector.
I have anti-window clear.
Sam, come get.
Right.
Yeah, I'm coming, I'm coming.
I've got a yellow cam right now, so they can't get flanked from yellow.
We should fucking.
You can open this up. If you shoot a hole open in this wall, you can get the right side up too. Mirrors bathroom.
Wait, you can't make bird
Is that good, Z?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna
You
try
should
to-
be saving your nades for yellow.
Ran out suicide.
Or sorry, not yellow bathroom. Because the mirror has been spotted this whole time. The hatch is open in bathroom. You can nade this guy on this mirror for plant, or if you guys are trying to swing in bathroom windows and stuff like that. You don't have any smokes, which is kind of unfortunate, which kind of makes rappelling into piano a little bit more suicide than anything. But yeah, like saving your nades for this mirror is really important because they're just going to swing off this mirror as you guys rappel into piano.
One bathroom. One bathroom.
Alright, yo, Ty and Z, can you guys work up yellow, please?
Yeah, nobody piano.
Yeah, I can.
Nobody piano. Two bathroom.
Okay, you're doing a good job with your drones here. The only issue... Oh, sorry. The bathroom hatch is actually closed. So that's my mistake. But either way, you could still nade from yellow stairs through the footholes that you saw. But back to my main point. You're doing a really good job with your droning, but you're overextending your drones. And the reason I say that is because if you use a drone, get information, and nobody can react off of it, that information, it's not completely useless, but it is very close to being useless. You need to have a teammate there to react off of it, take the map control off of the drone, etc. So there's really no reason for you to drone bathroom there, right? Because you know somebody's going to be in there playing the mirrors. That is a given. That is droning information you already have, but you don't know that you have it because you're not thinking, right? Like, you know somebody's going to be in bathroom playing the mirrors. It's just, it's like a freebie of information. Now, you might not know that there's two people in there, but you definitely know there's at least one, right? So yeah, I would say be a little bit more passive when you're with your drones and realize when to do that. The best times to be aggressive is, again, when you have a teammate following the drone, entry fragging, take the map control, whatever it might be.
I might be able to nade the guys in bathroom. I'm gonna nade and then I'll go up yellow. Fuck it.
You have to go up yellow to nade.
I'm going up yellow.
Vending's clear. They have barbed on your stairs. There's one.
There's one
He's
above.
on the mirror window, broken mirror.
Honestly, we should flood up. We should flood up yellow here, I think. Where are they, Zeke?
One's in
Yo,
bathroom.
in cafeteria. Dino.
Yeah, again here,
One.
you guys aren't like, you guys are half rounds. Like, you guys want to take piano control? You have nobody on piano windows. Like, Zofia died from death belt jump out, projector jump out from the Jaeger, probably like a minute and a half ago, 2 minutes ago. Once that happens, somebody needs to fill that spot, right? Or else, if that gets communicated and the enemy team is, smart and they realize that, they're going to retake piano, and now you have to retake all of that again. So, like, you need to realize these things. If somebody dies in a position, that position should be immediately filled if it is a necessity for an attack, and those piano windows and repels is definitely a necessity, right? Like, you need that pressure there to make sure nobody walks in. If they do, they get fried.
He's on the.
Hold up.
I'm going
Yeah,
low.
it's all free. Wait, no, one in top spiral. S1.
Dead.
Dead. Okay, one on visa. Two down visa. Two bottom visa.
You're getting way too aggressive here. Like, you got an opening pick in 30 seconds. Take that to your advantage. Ask yourself, when you're watching this YouTube video, why are you pushing? There's no reason for you to push, right? Like, there's absolutely no reason. You got more than you could ever ask for from holding that angle. You got an early pick on it, and you establish the control over the highway angle, right? Which is the hallway that you're walking down. This angle right here. As soon as you kill this frost, like, you controlled this entire area now, right? Because you know, like, nobody's going to be following right behind the frost. Like, the smoke is over here, don't get me wrong, but he's not going to peek exactly after the frost, right? So, like, you have control over this entire angle here on this double door, right? So, use that to your advantage. Like, that's a huge opener. Slow down. Take the, take your time with your attack, and then go from there.
Okay, one on visa.
Locker. He's locker swinging. Swinging locker.
Yeah, see, like, now... You guys just threw a 5v4 into a 2v4. Like, that's how fast things can change in this game. It went from a 5v4, you getting opener, to a 4v4, to then the Wamai killing somebody, to then the smoke killing somebody else. Now in a 2v4 with him, and that happened within 9 seconds. That all happened within 9 seconds. So, moral of the story, and the biggest thing to take away from this, slow the fuck down.
He swung. Back garage. I think
There's no ADS.
Wait.
Nice.
So you have a vigil above in piano. It's a 5v5, minute and a half left, and there's nobody going piano windows. Tell me what's wrong with that equation. That's a very easy counter. If you have somebody in piano, send somebody piano windows. That even the pressure of the barricades being open is probably more than enough to make that guy rotate out. And if he's still in there, then he's trapped, right? Then you send someone on repel piano windows, or someone circle door, or whatever it might be, and then you pinch that guy, right? So, yeah.
Playing for you till now? Or wait, but my actually. Nice. Okay. Nade for the shield, or like for the shield and shit.
I want to see her on the.
He's on the shield right now.
back garage.
Lit almost.
Yeah.
Ah, now Buck's going piano windows. Good man.
One yellow.
We can go for this.
One on yellow.
What, he went piano windows 50 seconds later? 40?
Smoke. I'm smoking.
Okay, let's go. 3, 2,
When I hit piano, I'm dead.
go.
This is not going to work.
Piano holes.
I have to hold yellow stairs.
There's one box.
I'm
Kill
close.
this guy above. One above.
I'm close.
All right. Whoever's IGLing, I appreciate the effort, but you got to work on it. All right. I'm no perfect IGL. All right. But I know how to fix a problem, a simple one like Vigil and piano, when I see it. As soon as that guy is in piano, if you guys are going for a straight breach, send somebody piano windows. If you have someone playing pipes like this, you, as the Iana, should go play yellow, not throw the nade from breach. Why is that? Common sense. If you swing breach, you're going to be more exposed than swinging from yellow to get rid of the shield. There's a lot of common issues, or a lot of common things that the enemies are doing that you guys are completely missing or avoiding, that are very easily countered. Like, very easily. So, I don't know what to say with that. Like, you guys are looking at a problem, either not figuring out the solution, or adding a million more steps to an easy solution of the problem. That's what I'm seeing. All right, we're skipping to defense. You guys had a pretty rough attacker split, 5-1. So that is enough to tell you that you guys need to spend a little bit more time on your attacks. But anyways, we're skipping to defense because a lot of the same mistakes on attack, it's just from round to round, and also the VOD itself is 51 minutes long, and the video would end up being 2 hours long if I went through every single round. So yeah, we're gonna hop over to defense here.
Wait, what?
Okay, I haven't seen it once this game, and especially on defense, you guys need to be utilizing 6 picks. Especially if you guys are going to be playing game days and leagues or whatever, like 6 picks are so important. Like, you see this guy bringing the IQ? If you go, I don't know, let's say a Goyo instead of a Velk, this guy might 6-pick off IQ. And then you 6-pick from the Goyo to the Velk. You see what I'm getting at here? Or, I don't know, whatever operator it is, like, right? You show a Clash, right? The IQ 6-picks to a Capitao. And then you go Valk from the Clash. Like, there's a lot of combinations. But what I'm getting at is you need to utilize a 6-pick. Too many inexperienced teams don't use that to their advantage. Like, they think it's just a scrim, we don't really need it. But everything that you do in a scrim is a rep and practice for game day. That's why you scrim. Like, it's the same thing with any sport. That's why you practice. So that way, when the game day comes up, you're well rehearsed, you're sharp, and you got everything working like a well-oiled machine, right? So, yeah. Oh no.
Okay, let's go towards.
We're gonna start going, right?
That's a good refrag.
A lot of piano.
Here's someone to your right. Good positioning here. Great. Now you play your life. Now you play your life.
Don't push up. We have 3v3.
Now you play your life. Yep, there you go. You did a great job there. That was beautiful.
One breach.
The communications with the Mozzie were a little scuffed, I will say that much. He should be swinging first while you're walking down Spiral because you're a freebie. Like, if you're walking down Spiral, right? Like, let's just say this is the staircase, right? And then someone's in Circle Desk here. As you're walking down, they're going to see your legs way before you see them, right? So you're just going to die. So the Mozzie needs to play for your refrag before you play for his. Yeah, same thing with defense as well. You guys have nothing on paper.
Zero, bro.
Like, there's so much scrambling, running around, all that stuff.
I'm a fucking retard. I didn't.
They're on the
Okay.
suicide valve window.
Yeah, but like, again, put shit on paper. You are going to spend so much more time if you don't, and just scrim and scrim and scrim. And then you're going to sit there, oh, why are we not getting better? Why are we not improving? Why do we still suck at this map? Why can't we win this bomb site? It's because you don't put it on paper. You can't expect results unless you put in the work, right? Like, scrimming is the easy part. Scrimming is fun. It's good practice. It's great. At least in my opinion. The stuff that people don't want to do is dry running, making call-out sheets, getting in 3-hour VOD review sessions with everyone's perspective, making strats. Like, if you want to take competitive seriously, then you need to put in the work and put in more work than the guy next to you or the team next to you. Because if you don't, it's going to be a waste of your time and the 4 other people on your team's time. There's no point in doing that, right? Spend your time doing something else. Play ranked. I mean, that's pretty much what I'm watching is ranked with extra rounds. So, either make the decision of putting in more work or stop wasting other people's time. And I'm not saying that to you specifically, the viewer. I'm saying that to your whole team. Because it's clearly a team issue, right? How are 4 of you going to be upstairs and you guys don't have basic vertical holes? You have an Aruni, Mira, and a Smoke. That's 3 operators with soft destruction. And Aruni has infinite soft destruction. Like, I don't, that doesn't make sense to me. I think I see one hole right here. Right there. I think I see one little black spot. But, like, come on, man.
Nice.
Yeah, like, we got, this is what we got here? Really? Out of those 3 operators, that's what we got? Come on now. Like, again, this is what I'm talking about. Like, there's nothing on paper, and this is the result. How do you guys have 4 reinforcements up, by the way? If you're going to put a mirror window in here, you need to reinforce this wall right here, man. Like, this mirror window is literally useless if you don't reinforce this wall. Like, they can still shoot it from this window with the way you guys put it. That's why you usually put it on the far right. But either way, like, they shoot the mirror window, they open this wall here, and then, like, you can't play break, right? I think you just realized that. Yep, see, there you go. Now you might get wall banged.
I'm not stuck, but I ran.
I think let's do
One
CEO.
CO repel.
Yeah,
Zofia.
there's like a drone connector.
One suicide.
She's in. What the
Nice.
That's a few.
Suicide dead.
Nice.
I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna fall down. I'm falling down.
Call it out.
French. Could be CEO.
Yeah, you need to call that out sooner. Yeah, you need to call this out way sooner. Like, you need to have the ability to take gunfights and call out. As soon as you take, like, here, Lion CO. That's all you have to say. 2 words. Lion CO. See, like, your teammate, well, partially his fault because he didn't register the call out. But if you say it sooner, that might change the outcome of the Valk dying or not. So, either way, I'm not saying this death is on you entirely, but I think you calling a little bit out later definitely played a role.
CEO.
Just fall. Just fall.
Tell me when to C4 for Visa.
Should be putting that cam, probably Visa stairs instead, top Visa stairs.
Vending machine right now?
And maybe looking at admin hatch. Because you have you have baguette default here, right? Or you guys call it French?
On admin.
Oh, sorry, no, you don't. Okay, so that's my fault there. I didn't realize the cam got shot. So yeah, putting that cam there is fine then.
C4 for Visa.
I'm top.
It's a good play.
Zolf's up top. Zolf is up top. Yep.
There's only gonna be one up there. You know this. You know the reason you know there's only gonna be one upstairs. Let's look at the situation here, right? So you kill IQ.
Got yellow.
You know that's IQ, right? So once you go up spiral,
Top. Zolf is up top.
Top. I'm gonna retake up top.
once you go up spiral, right
Zolf's
here,
up top. Zolf.
when he says Zophia's up top, where's the other guy at? He's the one planting. So you know immediately you have a 1v1, right? Like, there's no reason for you to check circle desk here.
Yep.
Why would Zofia be playing circle desk? Ask yourself that. In a post-plant situation, why would she be playing circle desk? There's no reason for her to play circle desk. It's a post-plant. She has above control. Her teammate is in the bomb site alone, like fighting for his life. Whoever planted. This is very common information that you know you have, but again, you're not using it to your advantage. Like, you're being given information and you're just taking it at face value is what I'm trying to say. You're not dissecting it. You're not looking at the situation. 3v2 just killed IQ on yellow. Diffuser just went down 10 seconds ago, 5 seconds ago. My teammate just called out Zofia and Piano. Like, you have all of the pieces to the puzzle. You're just not arranging them correctly.
In piano. Just wait.
Or placing them properly, rather.
Ty is above it.
You need to not play passive.
Yeah, defuse and then Tyler flank.
He dropped. He dropped. Left
That's a
side.
breach.
Wait, stay up,
You can go
stay
for
up.
it. You can go for it. Just stick it.
Okay, good job. Good job here. But, like, do you see how here this almost turned into a catastrophe, man? Like, you know this guy's above. It is now your job to stall this guy so your teammates can defuse. You don't need to kill him. You need to stall him. He is going to worry much more about you until your teammates start defusing. And then when your teammates start defusing, you can play a little bit more aggressive. All you need to do is preoccupy the Zofia so your teammates can't die. And you did everything of the opposite of that. And that almost lost you the round if you didn't refrag your teammate. Like that is insane. This is a foolproof round win, but you guys almost lost it. That's crazy.
What about? I'm not on cam.
Do you have meeting?
You should be holding projector door.
One on, yeah.
It's your job from this angle to hold
One
projector.
One suicide belt. Suicide
If
belt.
your teammates are playing top yellow and CEO, like that's their job to hold long desk walk up. Your job is projector.
It's an IQ.
No, yes.
Yeah, like this guy should be dead immediately as he peaks. Like let's say, wait. Okay, never mind. I thought your teammate just died because you didn't kill the guy in meeting fast enough. But either way, like you need to understand what your job is in a position as a defender, and what angles you need to hold and what map control you need to fight for. If you have two teammates, one is now dead, the Aruni. But if you have teammates playing long desk yellow CO, this is their job. They also have long desk cam that can see halfway into long desk itself, so you don't need to worry about
No one meeting.
that at all.
Step long. Face the stairs. Back off long.
Is long?
Yeah. Also, you playing the same hole. Like, think about what their comms are, right? And think about how easy it is to react to a punch hole or a small size hole about the size of a head, right? It's a lot easier to react to on a plane that is a soft wall with no other holes on it, right? Like you have one small hole on a wall. How easy do you think that is to react to against a color like this? Well, I mean, the other side of the wall is white, but you get what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot easier for someone to see and react to something like that. And also, imagine what they're calling out. Like, the first person you killed who walked in a meeting, they're going to call out, hey, there's a hole in bathroom. Jaeger's playing there. Reposition after that. Like, this is another thing that's common sense. There's a lot of small things that is common sense that makes me feel like it's not so common when I'm watching this. You know what I mean? It's just like when you get droned as a defender. You shoot the drone, you reposition. You don't need to completely leave the room and run outside the map away from the drone, but you need to reposition. It's the same thing.
Step long. Please back off long. Back off.
Like that's how you get fried right there.
Top Vista.
See here, like this is what I'm talking about.
I go from top Vista.
Like you're not understanding even where the cams are looking, right? Like they can see all the way to the middle of long desk. This is the right side of the top spiral double door there on my X, right here in that circle. That's how far this cam can see. So on this cam, if somebody's watching it, they will see the feet of an attacker far before they even have the opportunity to swing you. So that's why you trust your teammates. You get your first pick from this bathroom angle over here through the Aruni punch holes on the visa door, or sorry, the projector door rather. You reposition now because you're alone up here. At least I think you might be. You reposition here, hold the same angle to the projector door, but you're also playing this close spot here to swing out long desk. This is literally the position I used to play on a CEO meeting defense when I played comp. I would play Maestro and I would play the exact same position. And like one round I would peek from bathroom wall, another round I would peek a different, more shallow angle from baguette or French, what you guys call it. Another round I would peek in a more aggressive one. Like if you need to play this position like this, repetition or repetitively, then you need to change small stuff so that way you're not a freebie every single time. Because the first round, a good player is like, okay, he holds like this, I'm gonna pre-fire that next time. Like it's just common sense, right? So yeah, like you gotta change stuff up there. Alright, that's going to be everything I have for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed or learned something from this video, make sure you guys leave a like. And double check and see if you're subbed with notifications on. To the person who submitted this VOD, I wish the best for your team. I hope this VOD review helped you guys out. And if you guys are interested in a more in-depth coaching session, I do have a tier on my Patreon where I coach a team. That's a 3-hour package. So if you guys are interested in that and seeing this, go check out that. And to any other team out there as well. And to add on to that, I do have my Patreon, which is down below in the description. So if you guys are interested in one-on-one coaching with you and I, with a VOD review like this or a coaching session, go check out the Patreon down below if you guys are interested in getting better in Rainbow Six Siege. There's also links to all my social media down below. That's everything I have for you guys today, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.